This is a lot of work for a meme. This is exactly the kind of stuff I love to waste time on. I don't know about you guys, but I love wasting time on stuff like this. The fact that there's more selective scrim partners in NA is not necessarily a bad thing. I think it's a debate. It just depends. What do you want? Do you want to benefit yourselves, your own team, your own players as much as possible? Or do you want to grow the region? And I think this is a competitive game. This is an esport. You gotta look out for number one. You gotta look out for yourself. So I don't even like... I have nothing against that selective scrimming personally. I think it's fine because, yeah, especially in this format, you need to be consistent, and right now they are. The top teams in NA are much more consistent because the bottom teams just don't know how to beat them, and the bottom teams have not yet earned the respect to the top teams. They've got to go out there, show that they're a threat, prove that they're worth practicing against, and then maybe they'll get scrims, I guess. But yeah, besides that, I think that, you know, the whole when I hear about teams not, or, you know, trolling scrims because the other team demoed them, to me that sounds crazy. Like, I do want to like highlight, I don't agree with everything that I've heard there. I think the selective scrimming is absolutely fine. That's, you know, that's totally okay in my opinion. They could do whatever they want. At the end of the day, you're scrimming to benefit yourself, not to benefit the other team. So yeah, whatever scrims you think are going to be best for yourselves, that's what you should do. But you know, this is a bit of a stretch because scrims don't often directly translate. In fact, they rarely directly translate to tournaments. But the concept of like, oh, they demoed us twice, now we're gonna troll. You know, everybody play nice. Everybody like don't steal too much boost. Everybody let's just have fun here. That would explain why NA meta is the way it is. Because everybody's kind of like being nice to each other. I call it, before I even knew about this scrim nonsense that's happening. I've said it many times. You know, NA very, very passive. They like to just fake challenges and drive back into their own half when they have pressure and not really challenge. You know, they just kind of, they don't ball chase. So they just like chill. Everybody's chilling. And this was obvious before we even knew about this, but yeah, I think it makes more sense because if that's what NRG are doing, then that's probably what everybody else is going to do. Because NRG are the best team, so when you're losing to a team over and over again, you try and copy them. So in NA, everybody's copying NRG because they win every time. They win everything. And in EU, everybody's copying BDS because BDS win everything. And that's why EU plays a lot like BDS do. Lots of pressure, lots of ball chasing, lots of breaking rotations, lots of aggression. And everybody in NA plays like NRG, where it's very like clean Rocket League, very like, you know, calculated. Yeah, it just makes sense. And that, I want to highlight that's definitely an assumption there. You have to make some assumptions to think that the scrims could be influencing the meta. And I'm assuming that what Garrett said on Rizzo's podcast is accurate. Yeah, it seems pretty ridiculous to me. I mean, how annoying really are demos? Do you guys get mad when people demo you? Type 1 in chat if you genuinely get really upset when you're getting demoed. Like, really, do you really get upset? Or is it just memes? Because I thought it was just jokes. Like, for me, I don't honestly get upset. I think I've got some friends I play with who are definitely annoyed if they get demoed. At all. They're annoyed. But me, if I get demoed, I'm like, fair play. It's part of the game, you know? And I'm just playing ranked. Like, I don't know how somebody could get annoyed at getting demoed in a scrim. Are you serious? It's a scrim. Just practice dodging demos. It's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. Like, I can't understand the logic behind getting upset at being demoed as a professional Rocket League player. Really? Seems pretty straightforward to me. So I can understand the whole like selective scrimming thing. Makes sense. Getting annoyed because you got demoed in a game where demoing is part of the game. Absolutely crazy. Those are my two things on that topic. I hadn't heard that being spoken about, this whole like no demos allowed. I'd never heard that being spoken about publicly before. I'd heard it in private and I didn't know if it was like still a thing. But yeah, Garrett said it just the other day publicly. So now it's out there. And his scrims are washed. Was he saying his team asked for 0 demo scrims or another team does? No, I don't remember the exact words of what Garrett said, but one thing that I do, and I can, I'll paraphrase because I don't remember the exact words, but I can remember the concept exactly, is that Garrett said usually he can tell within about 10 seconds of a scrim starting whether or not it's going to be a useful day of scrims or if it's going to be trolling from NRG. Like instantly, he just knows when the call starts. I think he just means like the general vibe. He just listens to the vibe of the call, and he's like either thinking, okay, wait a minute, we might actually... Did he say 10 minutes? Oh, sorry, I thought it was 10 seconds. Whether or not the whole day is going to be chalked or not. Because he knows it's either going to be, okay, this is actually useful, yeah, we're going to get some practice in, or, yep, we're trolling, and apparently we're all just driving around, wasting time. He called it squishy rules. Is that the official term, squishy rules? What are the squishy rules? We need to know. We need to know all of the squishy rules so that we can then go play Rocket League like NRG. Like, everybody wants to know, how can I play like my favorite team? NRG are my favorite team. How can I play Rocket League like them? Well, apparently we just need to know what these rules are. I think one of the rules, I'm guessing, is you're allowed max 1 demo in a game. If you demo twice, that's the end of the game. Game over. And probably boost stealing as well. I have to imagine that there's a limit on how many boosts you're allowed to take away. So you're not allowed to... I think you're not allowed to steal boosts. You're not allowed to demo. And... what else? You're probably not allowed to challenge when somebody's clipping. This is a guess from me. I'm guessing this one because I didn't actually... I don't remember hearing about this at all, ever. But if I imagine if somebody's got a flip reset, that you're not allowed to challenge them. I think you just have to sit in net. So basically, if somebody's freestyling, you have to treat it like a freestyling montage. I'm pretty confident that that's one of the rules. If that's not one of the rules, I'm mind blown. You know. So yeah, if somebody's clipping, you're not allowed to challenge. That would explain NA's lack of challenges just by itself. That would explain it. That's just NA rules. Yeah, but how do you think it became NA rules? It all has to start somewhere. So yeah, like, what do we got? We got no... You're only allowed max 1 demo, so you know, any more than that, unrealistic gameplay. And you should be ashamed of yourself. You're not allowed to steal more than 1 boost. Because again, anything more than that is just completely fake news. And you're not allowed to challenge people who are clipping. Do we have anything else? Is that all? Is that all we can come up with? Wonder what else there would be. No saving the replay, probably true. Only NRG are allowed to save the replay. That's probably a rule, actually. Only NRG are allowed to save replays. If the other team wants to look at the replay again, to do replay analysis, they have to submit an application to download the replay from NRG. Now that one's probably not true. Definitely not true. Well, I'm trying to think of more rules though. If we were going to make scrims as NA friendly as possible, what other rules would we have to add? Maybe there's like some rule around mind games, like if somebody's dribbling, you have to go and you're challenging a dribbler, you need to either fake a challenge or go for a wild dunk block attempt. You're not allowed to flip into the ball. No ball chasing. Because then if everybody's ball chasing, mind games don't work. And I think NA likes mind games. NA like to think that they're intelligent. So, yeah, to maximize successful mind games, we need to put a limit on ball chasing. No, but no, you know, 2 ball. You're allowed. Maybe we'll make it max 1. You're allowed 1 demo, 1 boost steal, and 1 ball chase challenge per game. That's it. And you got to use them at key moments. After you've used your ball chase challenge, that's it. You're only allowed to fake challenges and go for like crazy pre-jump blocks after that. Like, I think that's an NA friendly rule, so we can add that to the list. All right, let's stay on it. BDS luminosity here. No creative kickoffs. Yeah, you know, you're definitely not allowed to do any demo kickoffs. There's no way. Like, if you do a demo kickoff, that's like, oh, that counts for 2 demos, and the scrim is over. Like, yeah. Demos on kickoff? Oh, big no-no. That's an immediate, you know, 3 strikes and you're out. Another day, another log on to the NA versus EU fire. We're not talking NA versus EU right now. We're just talking about NA scrim culture. We're not talking the EU. We're not talking about, like, we're only talking about NA here. We're watching EU. We're enjoying the new Super Team Luminosity versus BDS. But I think this is an interesting topic and it needed to be discussed. Needed to be discussed. What are the unwritten rules and can we write them down to make them written? That's what we're in the process of doing. Yeah, it's pretty crazy as a concept to me. It's really, really crazy, actually. I mean, I would understand if we were playing like a sport where injuries are possible. You'd be like, right, okay, we're just practicing. No, like, slide tackles, you know? Let's limit the physical contact during practice. But we're playing a video game here. Like, come on. How like, bad must your placebo be that you actually feel pain when you're demoed? That's like, that is some next level placebo that I didn't know about. Like, Justin is widely regarded as the most placebo player. And that might be the issue. Maybe he feels demos. And that's why NRG have applied this rule. So although it doesn't make sense to us, it might be necessary. Yeah, we do need to have a full transcription of these rules. Like, if NRG aren't going to make that into a content piece, I don't know what they're doing. Like, they should... That's millions of views right there. Millions of views. Everybody can learn how to play like NRG. And honestly, with how much pro players hate playing ranked, they should probably like be putting this out there, not just as Scrim etiquette, but probably as just Rocket League etiquette, you know? I feel like the NRG fans would lap that up. They would absorb that information and they would start trying to spread it around. Can you imagine if NRG made a like video where they like tried to be serious as possible? They were like, guys, this is how Rocket League should be played. Maximum 1 demo per game, maximum 1 boost steal, maximum 1 ball chase, and you're not allowed to challenge if somebody's clipping. If they like put that out there, all of their fans are going to be like, here, here! This is why NRG are my favorite team. And they'll all... Yeah, and no funky kickoffs at all. You need to just do normal kickoffs only. That's the 5th rule. They could call it like the 5 commandments. We need to come up with 5 more, really. We need to come up with 5 more. Then NRG can release this. All of their fans are going to just absorb this information and try to tell everybody. And then you're going to go and queue up ranked. You're going to demo somebody twice. Not even the same player. You're just going to land 2 demos in 4 minutes. You're going to demo somebody at minute 2, demo someone else at minute 4. Then the rest of the lobby are all going to be like trash talking you. They're going to be like, whoa, that's your 2nd demo. That's a violation. Report this guy. You're going to get banned. You're actually going to get reported. The entire lobby, even your teammmates will be like, yep, that's the rules. Those are the Rocket League commandments. And you're actually just going to log into Rocket League one day and it'll say your teammate, your peers, whatever it tells you. I don't know what it tells you when you get banned these days. The notification will pop up and say you've been banned for 24 hours. You'll be like, what? Unsportsmanlike conduct? I didn't do anything. But no, I'm dead serious. If NRG made, if they made this public, if they just came up with 10 like rules for how they want to practice Rocket League, their fans would like 100% go with it. They would be like, yep, same. Demos are lame. Demos are lame. Boost steals lame. Ball chasing lame. Oh, why would he save that? That was a good goal. You know, they're perfectly on board with this. Rail said he sometimes lets Squishy's passes go through even though he reads them. Yeah, because Rails was talking about this as well, and he says that, you know, he wants the scrim to be as productive as possible, and he knows that if he intercepts the pass or does like you know, a challenge or something, he knows that that's just the end of the scrim. They're only 5 minutes in, and if he intercepts that pass, the other 55 minutes are going to be a complete waste of time. So he's like, oh no, oh, I didn't see that infield pass. Wow. I think it's the infield passes in particular. You're not allowed to intercept infield passes. That needs to be, yeah, good addition there. That's a really good addition. So you have to just be completely caught off guard by every infield pass, as a rule. Third man can't leave his own half. I like that one. Oh, that's a good. Okay, right. Yeah, we can come up with this. We're actually getting. I think the BDS stream disconnected here. We're getting to a pretty full list. This is good. Let's see what Queso and Dignitas are getting up to. Yeah, I can see Queso winning. Just winning this group. I've said it. If you watch my YouTube video, I did say this. This is why I couldn't predict Dignitas as the winner of the event. It's just more. I think it's just more likely that they don't win their group compared to BDS. I think BDS will win. Pull out the word pad already. Yeah, we need to do that. Hold on. The NRG commandments. I'm gonna make a document right now. We need to get to the bottom of this. We need to get to the bottom of this. If there's an open net. Oh yeah, no open nets actually. Are open nets allowed? Is that too ancient of a rule? That was a Cuxer rule back in the day. No open nets. We just have to come up with 10 rules. And, you know, we might amend them at a future date upon learning more about these rules from NRG themselves. The general commandments. Were there any more? I don't remember if there were any other rules spoken about on the Rizzo podcast, because this is where I heard about it publicly. The general commandments is good. Type 1 in chat if we should call this the general commandments. The Scrim commandments. No, but not Scrims. We're going to try and trick the entire Rocket League community into actually thinking that this is true. The general commandments is pretty good. Okay. There we go. It is written. So it will be. The general rules of engagement. That's so class. And yeah, they just generally apply to all like areas of Rocket League, not just scrims, but also ranked. We need to improve ranked games for pro players, because pro players are just, they're not having a good time in ranked. They're just getting ball chased, demoed, they're getting their boost stolen, people are saving their clips. I mean, do the players not know? That was a great shot by Dorius. That was a really good shot. Joyo he had no boost, so he had to go into the corner to get some before he could turn and challenge. Atira rotating in behind, there was no one there. Well, Joyo couldn't challenge because he didn't have boost. Oh yeah, no cringe admins, of course. But nah, we don't need to make any rules about admins, because ranked games don't have admins. We're making this for the benefit, I mean, we don't need to make this for the benefit of any pro teams. We're making this for the benefit of all the fans who want to play like professional Rocket League gamers. Like, if you want to play like a professional Rocket League player, then you're gonna need to abide by some rules. That's just factual. Oh, we need there's gotta be a quick chat rule in there. I just realized we didn't talk about quick chat. You have to think that quick chat has to be, there has to be a rule around quick chat. Are we just gonna straight up ban quick chat trash talk? Is that a bannable offense? Should we just outlaw it? Or should we just like put a hard cap on how many quick chats someone's allowed to use in a game? Because if somebody's saying nice shot, nice shot, nice shot, nice shot, you know, like every goal, I think that would probably be considered unrealistic and immediately bring the scrim to an end. So maybe we're going to say, let's put a cap on maximum 2 quick chats per game, and they must be for different plays. You cannot use both of your quick chats on the same play. Like, you can't say great pass, nice shot, for example. You got to pick one. Do pros trash talk each other? Pros never write anything in the chat, pretty much. There's sometimes a little bit of chat in the pre-game. Sometimes pre-game will have a little bit of like banter, but it's usually just stuff like, you know, all the pros will join the lobby and then one of them will say hi. Like Turbo joins the lobby and somebody's like, hi Turbo, and then Turbo says hi, whoever said hi to him. Ooh. Lovely placement for a relating wave there. SusoRL, thanks to the 2-month prime. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, you're not allowed to watch replays. You must skip every replay. That's a good one. I'm going to write that down, actually, because I'll forget that one. Replays. We'll just write replays for now. We'll come up with a full list with proper formatting in a bit, but replays is a good one. We're also going to write down quick chat, because these are the ones that I might forget. We're going to make some rule about that. No clown cars. Yeah, we're probably going to need to make a rule around car designs. Yeah, we're just going to need to completely outlaw annoying boost sounds and annoying goal explosions. Alright, they got 3 minutes. That's just enough time to write the general commandments. We really need to get on this. It's taken too long already. So, if you don't know what we're doing here, there are rules that must be followed if you want to be a professional Rocket League player. And we're going to write them down so that everybody knows them. If you want to play like a pro, then you need to abide by these rules. No more than 1 demo per game. No more than 1 boost steal per game. No more than 1 ball chase per game. No intercepting infield passes. No challenging a player who is clipping. What else did we have here? No troll car designs. Or I'll just say, to be more specific here so nobody's confused, annoying car designs, engine noise, slash boost, etc. What else? So you must skip all replays. Only quick chat to communicate. No. How do we what's the quick chat rule? No weird kickoff strats. Yeah, no air dribble bumps probably. No air dribble bumps. And something about quick chat. No quick chat trash talk. That's pretty good. Because you're allowed to say like I've got it in the kickoff and stuff. You're allowed to say nice shot, but you're not allowed to say what a save if somebody misses. Or you're not allowed to say close one if they miss, you know? So no, we got no more than 1 demo per game. You're allowed 1. Then, you know, maybe it was an accident, and then you're on your last life. You play super careful. No more than 1 boost steal per game. You might have done it by accident, but again, once you've done that by a mistake, you just have to play in your own half for the rest of the game, because you're like, my bad. I didn't mean to steal the boost. It spawned under me, I swear. No more than 1 ball chase per game. We might actually just want to outlaw ball chasing entirely. I think this is a bit too lenient. This might not fly with the pros. No ball chase challenges. Just like straight up. We need to just get rid of those entirely. Because although these things can happen by mistake, this is like always intentional. So we need to just put an end to that. No intercepting infield passes. No challenging a player who is clipping. No annoying car designs. You must skip all replays. No weird kickoff strats. No air dribble bumps. I think we've done it, guys. I think this is pretty good. What about fakes? I think fakes are okay. Fakes are like are fine.
I love when I would demo Justin and he would troll the whole
Holy shit, now if you don't play squishy rules, you get demoed by Justin and squishy the entire fucking time.
Garrett's smiling, he knows.
Nah, that shit, to this day, fucking day.
Yeah. You're not allowed to bump.
If you don't know squishy rules, you can't bump. You can't bump. You can't take the boost. You can't win more than 2 games.
You can't win more than 2 games,
bro. You can't fucking.
If you bump a few times, the scrim's chalked for sure. It is over.
Not allowed.
And cut mid, you gotta respect the mid pass. Let him have it.
Yeah, midfield pass. You gotta give it.
Dude, I can tell like within the first 10 minutes of our scrim if it's gonna be like a day that's even worth scrimming or not. It's kind of funny.
You can see Garrett is saying this with pain in his voice.
In the game, I mean, we don't join the call until it scrims, but like if we get PK or exit, that's gonna be a rough day for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's like. We're getting chased, and it feels like we're playing like three typicals, like teams. So it's like it's just the whole time. It's just like, what are the? It's like, what are these guys doing? Yeah.
Yeah, what is Daz doing right now? I wonder what's happening over there. He's just
posting in Discord. He's like, yeah, just took down MSG.
Nah. Yeah, I thought like it was like AlphaCat was about to clip him and be like, bro, he just said I'm typical.
I missed this. I think that's it. I think that's generally the
fucking TikTok for sure.
I think that's the conversation that inspired the general commandments. Now, obviously, these are commandments you must follow if you want to scrim in Rocket League. But I think that we should take this even further. We need to ensure that the entire Rocket League community, from the top to bottom, they all need to get on board with this, because as things currently stand, the pros are abiding by these rules, and it is making a healthy and wholesome environment for pro players to coexist. Now, if we all get on board with this, then ranked will be just it'll be more enjoyable for pros. That's what this is at the end of the day. We need to just help. We need to help in any way that we can. So if you break any of these rules, or if you see any of your teammates breaking any of these rules, opponents, you must immediately call them out on it, alert everyone in the lobby to the injustice that has just been done. But yeah, are you guys happy with these commandments? Are you guys satisfied? Do you think we need to replace any of them? Do we need to redo any of these? Type 1 if you think that we've just absolutely nailed this, and this is done and dusted. Yeah, we will revise it if needed. We will be keeping a very close eye on this and how the situation develops. If this doesn't go according to plan, we will make immediate changes. But for the meantime, I think that this is a good starting point. This is a good starting point. Should we tweet this? I think we probably should. Funny thing is, like, we're trolling here. We've made this list as troll content, but I bet you, like, many people will see this and think, yeah, you know what? I wish these were rules. A lot of people are going to look at this and be like, yeah, the game would be so much better like this. Which to me is crazy. I don't know how anybody would want to play with these with these rules. Hold shift tab. Yeah, I did. I tried tab. I tried shift tab. I'm happy with the bullet points. I think the bullet points are... People, we don't need to make it obvious that there are 10 of them. I feel like people can figure out for themselves that there are 10, and they can understand how we reached that conclusion. I'm also thinking to delete this, because it's the only brackets, and, it's kind of self-explanatory. I don't think we need to leave brackets. This looks pretty clean. I think this is clean. Organized. Oh! Do you know what we should do, though? We're putting so much thought into this that really does not need to exist, but... Redo 3, so it starts with no. Ah! Yeah, no watching replays. That's really smart. Really smart. That's much better. So we got no watching replays, no weird kickoff strats, no quick chat trash talk, no annoying card designs, no ball chase challenges, no air dribble bumps demos, no intercepting infield passes, no more than 1 boost steal per game, no more than 1. Shall we just make it no boost steals at all? Would that be more wholesome? No intentional boost steals. I kind of like that as well. No intentional boost steals, and then no intentional bumps/demos. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty decent. That's actually longer than this. We just need to shorten this sentence for the cleanliness, that's all. We just need to change this. No 0-second goals? You think it's funnier with 1 demo max? Yeah, you might be right. You might be right. No challenging a clipping player. Nice. Nice. It's still like slightly too long. But things are going well and our players are really good. They can see. Let's I don't know, let's just maybe point out all the bad things they do for the rest of the series. Maybe that'll work. There, that still fits pretty well.
Or are we pointing out the endpoint bad points?
I don't know.
Call everyone, but everyone sucks at
Everyone sucks. Bag me in, coach. Put me in. Put me in, Eclipse.
No challenging attempted clips. Man, we've really like no clip denying. Shall we write it like this? Thou shalt not watch replays as well. I don't know why I just thought of this right now. Thou shalt not watch replays. Shall we write it like this?
Can I get Eclipse on the?
I think we should. Yeah. Thou shalt not perform weird kickoffs or use weird kickoff strats. Thou shalt not trash talk in quick chat. Okay, yeah, this is good. Thou shalt not use annoying car designs. That's too obvious of a troll. Mate, I feel like this is a pretty obvious troll to begin with. I love thou shalt not ball chase, actually. That sentence is phenomenal. That's just a really, really great phrase. I didn't know. Yeah, we can do Roman numerals. Thou shalt not steal boost. Thou shalt not bump. Or I'm gonna say or. We need to use proper language here. Bump or demo. Thou shalt not air dribble bump. Or demo. I love how it doesn't think that steal boost is a sentence. No double committing. Nor demo. Oh, that's class. I love that. This is too funny. Thou shalt not intercept infield passes. Thou shalt not covet the boost of thy neighbours.
You do anything you can to just whatever way it is. Get your teammates in position. So effective. I mean, you've seen how Mets are live since Psycho.
That's so good. Thou shalt not hinder. No, how do we phrase the clipping one? Is the tough one. Thwart. Oh my goodness, yes. Thwart clips. There it is. You guys are so good at this. Thou shalt not chase the ball. Shall we make it thou shalt not ball chase or thou shalt not chase the ball? Which should it be? Bubblegum 40, thanks to the 51-month Prime man. Yeah, sorry, did I spell neighbours the NA way? We'll spell it the EU way. No, yeah. Spell it the EU way. Ignore. Thou shalt not pursue the ball. Oh, this is phenomenal. That's the most technical, version of ball chasing I've ever heard. Thou shalt not chaseth the ball, harass the ball. Now, I like pursue. Pursue the ball is really good in this context. Pursue thine ball. Oh. I don't know. I think this is good. I think we should leave it at that. Thine ball or thy ball is very good, but the ball I think might be better. I don't know. Overly pursue the ball. Watch games, bro. We've got much more important things to do than watch the games. We're listening. Unorthodox kickoff strats. Yeah, I like unorthodox because weird is too informal. So yeah, goal replays might be necessary. Thou shalt not watch goal replays. This is like a good starter. Thou shalt not use unorthodox kickoff strat. Employ maybe. Is employ too modern of a word? Might be too modern.
Here's the weakness for Misfits.
Or is employ good?
And bumps.
You like employ?
That's how Queso beat Misfits earlier today.
Devise. Ooh, I like devise. Thou shalt not devise unorthodox kickoff strats. Thou shalt not covet the boost of thy neighbors.
to do what he did
We
last
could
game
actually
in those
do
4 goals.
thy neighbor's
But are we gonna see
boost.
that same
Thou
kind of
shalt not
performance
covet
from
thy
Bolt
neighbor's boost.
in
Could
game
work.
number 4? Can they force
How about this? Thou
this
shalt not
series to
devise
go
unorthodox
Champions
kickoff strats is really good.
quick pass from Jordan?
Right, it's 2-1 Misfits right now over Dig.
Put the balls out into safety.
I kind of want to
Archie,
hear
nice little
the
pre-flip pop. No boost. Pop.
Misfits endpoint. I mean, Vitality endpoint though.
Good thing I'm only ever 1 week. Save my heart.
Oh, and we're gonna have a pause here.
Yeah, we do need trash talk to be changed. Thou shalt not. I feel like chat had a good variation here. Thou shalt not quick chat in vain. Oh, I think in vain might be just perfect. Thou shalt not quick chat in vain. Have I spelt this wrong? I have. I'm an idiot. I like in vain. Thou shalt not quick chat in vain. Thou shalt not watch goal replays. Thou shalt not devise unorthodox kickoff strats. Thou shalt not use... wait, did we not write employ here? Why did it change? Employ annoying... Oh wait, no, we used employ somewhere else. Oh, that was with this. We replaced devise with employ with devise. Too modern. Chat actually liked it though. I think chat liked employ, but I feel like there's a better word here. There's probably a better word. Shall we write flaunt? Because flaunt is a great word in this context. We've not used it yet. We've not used it anywhere in the list, so maybe we should use flaunt. What about annoying? Thou shalt not adorn. Adorn is very good as well. But flaunt and adorn are both phenomenal. Obnoxious is pretty good, but it doesn't sound perfect, you know? Unsightly is very good, actually. But it's not just about how they look, it's also about how they sound. So unsightly is too specific to vision. We're also talking about what we can hear. Heinous actually might be good. Heinous car designs. This is a phenomenal word. Maybe this is the best one I've seen. Heinous car designs. Thou shalt not flaunt heinous car designs. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's very good. Unholy is another one. I like heinous. Because this is very, like, general. It could also mean how they sound. Something can sound or look in this context. Thou shalt not pursue the ball is phenomenal. I love that. Thou shalt not quick chat in vain. What is, like, I've been thinking about these words so much now. In vain really doesn't, it means without success or result. Unsuccessful, you know? Maybe in vain is like vehicle presentation. Guys, we're not talking about like formal language, we're talking biblical. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's boost is absolutely phenomenal as well. That's really good. Oh yeah, this is missing not. Thou shalt not quick chat in vain. True, 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 true. You're right. Don't worry, we're gonna make one final pass through before we post this. We're not gonna leave mistakes like that, obviously. They should be numbered, not bulleted. The reason we bulleted it is because if you put number 10, then it pushes this out of line and it just doesn't look clean. This is like, I just realized these two have completely become the same thing though. Maybe the fact that we have a rule for thou shalt not bump nor demolish means that air dribble bump and demolish could also just be removed for a more diverse rule set. Maybe we should just remove this. We need to add another strategy, but let's not worry about adding another one yet. Let's refine. Once we've refined, we can fill in the gap. Thou shalt not displace a heavenly flight. That is an unbelievable way of saying thou shalt not thwart clips, but it might be too good. Nobody will understand. Thou shalt not thwart a heavenly flight. It's very good, but it might be too much of a stretch. I don't know if people will understand that one.
Yeah, and K-Dop is...
It is pretty funny. I'll leave it for now because that's... It's very good. Oh no. Right, Vitality are actually winning game 5 here. And Dignitas have sent it into game 5 against Misfits. A heavenly play. Ah, play. A heavenly play. Heavenly flight is obviously very good, but heavenly play is also excellent. Shall not thwart. We're definitely leaving thwart. Thwart is perfect. Thou shalt not thwart. heavenly flight. But yeah, play is obviously more appropriate to what we're doing, or to what it means. But flight is just perfect with heavenly, so we need to leave flight. Don't worry, I understand the priority here. I kind of like impede. Is impede not right? Forbid? Forbid is good, but it's not not what it means. Meddle? Meddle. Is meddling not too comical? Obstruct? Decent? Oh, that's actually good. Thou shalt not feast. What was this? Thou shalt not feast the eye on replays. Wait a minute. Feast the eye or thy eye on replays. Ooh. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Thine eye? Is it thine? It's thine, yeah. Thine eye on replays. Very nice. Great job, chat. Very well done. Upon replays. Oh. Oh, the amount of like the amount of passes we've gone through this to improve this is just unreal. Wait, did I say I? Yeah, sorry, thine eyes. This is very, very good. Some of these are incredible. Tarnish. Oh, we have to get Tarnish in here at some point. We have to get Tarnish in here somewhere. Thou shalt not tarnish. The infield passes could be Tarnish, actually. We have impede, but I think Tarnish might be better. Tarnish. That's really good. Yeah, we already have Thwart for the clips. We can have Tarnish for the infield passes. You think Tarnish should be the quick chat? Oh, no, you're right, actually. That could be the quick chat. That could be the quick chat solution. We've been trying to think of a quick chat upgrade. That would be perfect in the quick chat. Oh, it's Seiko. He's air dribbling. Let's watch this game 5 overtime, because we actually are here to watch some Rocket League as well as what we're doing here. Desecrate. Oh, thou shalt not desecrate the quick chat. There's so many good words here. Don't forget these words while we watch this overtime. Keep remembering.
We need to keep this pressure going, and we have to be careful with the transition first. How we have that ability to send one deep and catch us off guard.
We also have one more rule to fill in, so don't worry. We can shoehorn an excellent word in at the end.
In the previous two, so can we switch it up? I feel like we've survived long enough to be able to
yeah, ones does mean you're on. You're right.
Those first 7 seconds were looking particularly.
Yeah, it should just be an infield pass. That's right. Yep.
Right now, a little bit of pressure.
I shall not desecrate an infield pass. That's game. Wow, endpoint in game 5 overtime. That's brutal for Vitality. Vitality are going to be 1 and 2. That was to force a 3-way tie, by the way. They were trying to force a 3-way tie.
Slipped by the third man a couple of times now.
Misfits winning game 5 against Ignitas. I'm pretty sure Jarby has incorrectly written 5 in the series score instead of 2. He's accidentally made it 5-2 for Dig. I think he meant to write 2. Alright, anyway.
Now he's got control. Jack underneath off the ceiling. Has it. Underneath. Oh, apparently Jack can't get it towards him. Scrum tries to give
I think Tarnish is better here than infield pass. And although quick chat in vain is good, desecrate the quick chat is maybe better. Unholy speech. Ooh, okay. The quick chat with is unholy speech good? In vain is a great word, but it's not actually what it didn't mean the right thing.
Oh, what a save! Jory is at Jack up again, but nothing there. Jory can't get the shot. Somehow Misfits have dove it back in front of the box.
Yeah, take a quick chat. Desecrate the chat with
what's happening in the series?
Blasphemy?
Up high again.
No, blasphemy is too specific. It's not slander. Slander is maybe the right play here. Slander.
Here is it. Oh, excuse me. Here it is again. Champions Field.
Thou shalt not desecrate the chat with slander. That's pretty good. I like this. I like this.
But Misfits are just too good on defense.
Unholy speech is decent, but I think slander is just more concise. You know, it says the same thing. But yeah, Tarnish here is good, and then maybe we do desecrate for infield pass. But we need to change an infield pass to something.
And what a day for Misfits. 2-1 on the day for this team. Absolutely clutch stuff from Misfits. Cash, Arju, and Matane all coming up with critical touches.
It's just infield passes that are
for this team.
Like, you're not allowed to intercept infield passes.
You couldn't ask for much better. That first game is the only time, it was the only time that Dignitas could have taken control of the series. But so
Misfits won against Dignitas game 5. Dignitas are 3rd in Group B, I'm pretty sure. Let's just refresh the bracket really quickly. EG beat Semper apparently, so we might actually have a 3-way tie in Group C if Williams Resolve can close out the series against Cuxer's Minions. I'm not sure how that 3-way tie is resolved, in fact. Looks like it's going to go to overtime there. Might as well watch that.
Yeah, we head to overtime. I can breathe so much longer after.
Ah, yeah, maybe we need a rotation rule. I'm going to write that. I'm going to write that as a filler for now. But yeah, we do need a rule about rotation. That is a very good point. You're not allowed to break the rotation. I mean, it's all about you're not allowed to break the rotations. We just have to think of the best possible variation of break that we can come up with. It shall not diverge from the rotational path. That's pretty good, isn't it? Thou shalt not diverge from the rotational path. Thou shalt not. Thou shalt not rotate in vain. Wait, is that where we put in vain? Oh my goodness. Oh! Yeah, deviate. Thou shalt not deviate. From the rotational path or something. We need the list shared. Oh, we're going to tweet it after we're done. Oh, thou shalt not cut the path of thy brethren. Wait a minute, we're onto a good line of thinking there. Thou shalt not something the path of thy brethren. Ooh, that's good. Sever the path. Thou shalt not desecrate, disrupt, sever. Thou shalt not sever the path of thy brethren. Do you guys like sever? Okay, hold on. Thou shalt not sever the path of thy brethren. Or we could make it like thy brethren's path. Does this need an apostrophe? I never know when to put apostrophes. Sever thy brethren's path. Is that good? Thou shalt not sever thy brethren's path. This is like getting very, very high level. I wonder if people are even going to know that means rotation. Just rotate. Yeah, there's maybe a better word there, but that's a decent starting point. Type 1 in chat if thou shalt not tarnish the chat with slander is good enough. I think it's pretty good. Slander is okay. Some people don't like slander, but I think it's pretty applicable here. Slander as a noun is the action or crime of making a false spoken statement damaging to a person's reputation. So I mean that's basically what we're talking about here. And then in the action of slander, the verb is to make false and damaging statements about someone. So that's exactly what quick chatting here is. You know, you're quick chatting close one to tarnish someone's reputation. What saved? Likewise, you know. Thou shalt not flaunt heinous car designs. You don't like the word heinous? I mean, okay, heinous is pretty good actually, because there were some other words that were only visual, but heinous is wicked, utterly odious or wicked. So it's just like evil, monstrous, disgraceful, abominable. These are equivalents. Abominable is quite funny actually. Detestable, reprehensible, despicable, horrific.
Heinous. Heinous.
They say heinous in England, I guess. I think that's England.
Heinous.
Accent. Odious. Vile. Oh, vile might be pretty good actually. Vile car designs. I like vile. Do you guys like vile? You guys are so desperate to get blasphemous in here. Some of you guys are just typing blasphemous for every single one. So I see a lot of people like heinous and a lot of people don't. It's we also could just do this. Heinous cars, you know? Oh, I've got an idea. presets. Oh, that's gonna be even. That's perfect juxtaposition again. Replays, presets, kickoffs. That's pretty. Yeah, we got to go with presets here. Heinous presets also has a little bit of alliteration there, so that's pretty nice. Right, thou shalt not pursue the ball. Are we happy with that? I kind of like it. Some people apparently don't like the word pursue in this context. I don't know why though. I think some people think it's too vague, but pursue literally just means to follow or chase. Like it is exactly what we want in this context. Yeah, heavenly clip. You know, just for the juxtaposition might be good. Relentlessly pursue. That's quite good. Thou shalt not relentlessly pursue the ball. I like that. Yeah. Pursue the ball in vain is also pretty funny. Okay, these are all very good. I like the top 5 here. And thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's boost is phenomenal. I also like the boost of thy neighbor. Like this. Thou shalt not covet the boost of thy neighbor. Which is better? I kind of like this. Covet doesn't mean to take. I mean, covet. This is going above and beyond stealing boost. To tell a Rocket League player that they shall not covet the boost of thy neighbor means you're not even allowed to think about wanting to steal the boost. This goes above and beyond. This is even better than telling people they can't steal the boost. You can't even want the boost. That's really what we're getting down to here. So covet, I like covet at all. I mean, I like covet really. I think it's perfect here. I like it a lot. I know it doesn't mean steal, but this is even better, is what I'm saying. Covet means yearn to possess. Yeah, you're not allowed to yearn to possess the boost of thy neighbor. Covet, to yearn to possess something, especially something belonging to another. See? It's perfect. It's actually perfect. It means exactly what we want it to mean. Thou shalt not bump or demolish. We could definitely improve this one. We're going to put this to the bottom right now because that's terrible. Thou shalt not sever thy brethren's path also might need to be revised. Thou shalt not desecrate/defile an infield pass. Okay. I think these top 7 are very good. Thou shalt not feast thine eyes upon replays. Thou shalt not devise unorthodox kickoffs. Thou shalt not tarnish the chat with slander. Thou shalt not flaunt heinous presets. Thou shalt not relentlessly pursue the ball. Thou shalt not covet the boost of thy neighbor. Thou shalt not thwart a heavenly clip. These are all very good. I think that we should just leave these as is. An inward gift. Flight was better. Well, the reason we're putting clip in there is just because not all, if somebody scores like shoots a crazy flick, you're supposed to let it go in, That's not a flight. I know flight pairs well with heavenly because heavenly is in the sky, but clip is really good juxtaposition. We've got a sentence here that just like looks biblical, then we're putting clip in it. It's quite funny. Yeah, heavenly could change. I kind of like it. I don't know. I kind of like it. Change it to covet nor thieve. No, we're leaving this. Covet is brilliant. Guys, stop complaining about covet. You can't even think about wanting to steal it. And if you don't want to steal it, if you're not allowed to want to steal it, why would you steal it? It's implied. It's implied. We need to assume a base level of intelligence here. Strike instead of bump. Yeah, we need to change. We'll get to that. Let's focus on this because this one is close. This one is very close. Oh, actually, somebody's got a good point. We should use thwart for infield pass and desecrate or defile for the clip. That might be true. Like, we could use desecrate here. Desecrate a heavenly clip. Because desecrate, to reiterate, is to treat something with violent disrespect. So if somebody's clipping, you should not disrespect it. You need to just let it happen. And then thwarting an infield pass. Yeah, that is definitely applicable. We might have had that earlier, but we changed it just to see what it looked like. But this is also pretty decent. Thou shalt not sever thy brethren's path. Is that obvious enough that it's talking about rotation? That's the question. Type 1 in chat if you think it's very obvious that this is talking about rotation. Looks like most of chat think it does, but we have to remember we've been here the entire time. Will people watch this and immediately think rotation? I don't think so. Is that a problem? I don't know. That one is solid. Wait, what did I say? I've totally forgotten if I said something. Was it the deviate from the righteous path of rotation? You guys like that? You guys like that better? Thou shalt not deviate from the righteous path of rotation. It's quite long. I wonder if we can condense this, you know? Yeah, rotation is fine as a juxtaposition. Just the righteous rotation. That's an option. Something rotation. I like righteous, but it's good because it's R followed by R. Oh, thou shalt not forsake. That's good. Thou shalt not forsake thine rotations. That's very funny, actually. I like that. Forsake in the context of rotations is very good, actually. I think we might have done it. I think we might have got this. Thou shalt not devise devious kickoffs. Wait, that's actually pretty good. Devise devious kickoffs might be better than unorthodox because we got devise devious. Should it? Does it have to be devious or is unorthodox? Unorthodox is more all-encompassing, but devious, devise devious is great. We got the synergy there. I like both. I don't think we need to change this. Yeah, deceitful is very good as well. Oh no, there's so many good options here. Unorthodox is winning again. But deceitful is very good. I just can't spell. Why have I got a P in there? New pull with deceitful. D followed by D is clunky. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like devilish kickoffs. No, not devilish. Devious and unorthodox and deceitful are all very good. Thou shalt not plot to harm thy opponents. That's quite good. That's a pretty good one for bumps and demos. Isn't it? Dying opponents? Based on the vowel synergy here? I like that one, I like that one. Thou shalt not duplicate commitments. Oh no, we need 11 commandments. That's really good as well. Thou shalt not duplicate commitments. Oh no, we need more. This is a disaster. There's too many good ones. Oh my goodness, this is too funny. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I think really the big question for me is, do these top 9
Thou shalt not duplicate commitments. That's so good. Replace infield passes? No, but you see, infield passes were actually in the original general commandments as spoken by Rettles on the scuffed podcast of Rizzo.
And then we've got the rosters like
Oh, remember the rotation and keep it holy. That's pretty good. Instead of thou shalt not forsake thy rotations. Remember the rotation and keep it holy. That might be really good. Instead of this. Although thou shalt not forsake thy rotations is pretty good, but... Oh, it's not thou shalt, but whatever. Remember thy rotations and... Or, wait. Keep it holy? Wait, what was it again? Thou shalt not impede the infield. Okay, that's good. That might be decent. The infield. Yeah, we could just refer to infield passes as the infield. Why not do that? You're right. Thou shalt not thwart the infield. Is that good? Impede. Thwart. They're both pretty decent. Like, impede is probably more applicable to this sentence, but thwart is a great word. Duplicate is also very informal in this context. Yeah, true. Another reason that this one might not be applicable is because it doesn't apply to your opponents. It only applies to your teammates, and every other rule here applies to how your opponents will play. So that is a good point. I'm going to put it down here for now, because there's a couple of problems with this. Even though it is funny, it might not be synergizing with the rest of the list. Like, as as a rule, it doesn't apply to your opponents. You don't mind if your opponents double commit. Who cares? If your opponents double commit, we're fine with that, you know? But yeah, a few people are worried that infield is too vague. I think infield in Rocket League terms is very, very clear. Like when you say infield, everybody knows you mean infield pass. The infield, everybody knows what that means. Infield is fine. You could also shorten this one to thou shalt not harm thine opponents. It doesn't need to be plot. Thou shalt not harm thine opponents is also just fine. If you guys want me to leave it like that. Plot is better. Guys, the reason I'm not including this, it's not because I don't like the wording. I think the wording is very funny. It's because we're making rules that apply to our opponents here, and sometimes also to our teammates. Like, you don't watch replays, you don't do weird kickoffs, no weird presets, no ball chasing, don't seal our boost, don't stop clips, don't talk trash in chat, don't forsake your rotation. I guess don't forsake your rotations. This one applies to teammates, but it also definitely applies to opponents as well. Stop rotating weird, stop cutting off rotations and, you know, being hard to read. So that was definitely more applicable to opponents than this one. And thou shalt not plot harm. Yeah, don't demo. Yeah, this is definitely the one that doesn't really apply to opponents. Okay, let's do a quick one through, and we'll see if we like how this sounds. We're maybe going to change the order. Thou shalt not feast thine eyes upon replays. Thou shalt not devise deceitful kickoffs. Thou shalt not flaunt heinous presets. Thou shalt not relentlessly pursue the ball. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbour's boost. Thou shalt not desecrate an heavenly clip. Thou shalt not tarnish the chat with slander. This is probably the one that sounds the least formal so far. Thou shalt not forsake thy rotations. Thou shalt not plot to harm thine opponents. Thou shalt not thwart the infield of thine enemy. So, yeah, this one is probably the one that's the least formal, that we might need to slightly update. Are you guys happy with thou shalt not thwart the infield of thine enemy? So I think I'm happy with that. Oh, yeah, okay, I think we've got the solution here. Somebody might have the solution. Thou shalt not thwart thine enemy's infield. That's much better, I think. We don't need to say pass. We're going to assume that people know what that means. Thou shalt not thwart thine enemy's infield. There we go. There it is. And yeah, you're right, we do need this. I always forget apostrophes. I'm so terrible at apostrophes, always have been. Just don't know how they work. It just never makes sense to me. So this is the only one that we need to change. I think everything else is very good. I think these are all great. Thou shalt not thwart thine enemy's infield. Yeah, I like that. Thou shalt not utter foul speech in chat. That's pretty good, actually. I like that. Because tarnish the chat is too brief. Foul speech. What's one word for foul speech? Yeah, obscenities might be the best one. Because that is all-encompassing. And also very applicable to this context. Things like blasphemy, although I know that that's a biblical word, it doesn't really mean what we want it to mean here. Whereas obscenities does. An extremely offensive word or expression. Vitriol. You guys want vitriol? Vitriol is big brain. Bitter criticism or malice. Ooh, maybe that is better, actually. Utter vitriol. It is very applicable here. Thou shalt not utter vitriol in chat. Obscenities does sound cool. It's a cooler sounding word. But vitriol means bitter criticism or malice. Which is very applicable to quick chat. And also chat in general. Bitter and malice. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what quick chat is attempting. No, yeah, utter, I think might be the problem here, not vitriol. Spew. Oh. Spew vitriol in chat. That's pretty funny, actually. I like spew. Yeah, I think everybody likes spew. Thou shalt not spew vitriol in chat. I think this is good. Good job, chat. Good job. So are we happy with everything here? Although thou shalt not duplicate commitments is very funny, it's not a rule for our opponents, so we're going to remove that. It is very funny, though. I laughed a lot at duplicate commitments. So are you happy with everything? We just now, the last thing to decide if we're happy with this is the order. The order. You like duplicate commitments? I know you do. I like it as well. The problem is, it's not a rule for your opponents like all of these are. These are all rules for your opponents. And some of them are also applicable to teammates, but they're all opponents. Yeah, no, okay. And then we don't want this. We wanted Roman numerals, right? The annoying thing with this, I think it's going to be... Oh, is Roman numerals like actually... It's a predetermined thing. I was like, I wonder how I'm going to format this, but apparently Roman numerals is just in there. Beautiful. Oh, that's so good. I didn't know that that was a pre-made setting. Can I put the title center? Well, the title's kind of above. Like, if I put it center, then it's like over here. I don't really like that. Is that good? I think this is good overall. So now the order. We need to choose the order here. Which one should be the first general commandment? Which one should be the first general commandment? Plot to harm thine opponents might be a good one as well to go up here. Everybody, a lot of you guys are thinking about presets and kickoffs first because that's what happens first in a game. But I want to start off with just the most important ones, you know, like rotations. Everybody, you just think that's important. Also, like the boost should be up here. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's boost. I mean, what was the thou shalt not covet commandment? What was it in the official commandments? We have got an awful lot going on here. Remember, lose and you are out. Win and you've still got 7 more. Yeah, I know it was wife, but what number of commandment was it? That's what I'm asking. Was it the last one? Was it 10? I think it was 10. Right, Luminosity are playing Dig, so I'm gonna like move this to my other monitor right now. We actually do want to do this, or we do want to know this. And I know since you've all been waiting so patiently, here are what I believe to be the final iteration of the general commandments. This is for final chat review. Do you guys like the order of thou shalt not forsake thy rotations, thou shalt not spew vitriol in chat, thou shalt not desecrate an heavenly clip, thou shalt not flaunt heinous presets, thou shalt not plot to harm thine opponents, thou shalt not devise deceitful kickoffs, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's boost, thou shalt not thwart thine enemy's infield, thou shalt not relentlessly pursue the ball, and thou shalt not feast thine eyes upon replays. You guys like this? Change the font. I don't have many fonts. I don't have any good fonts to change this to. I don't know what font I'm supposed to change it to. Yeah, type 1 in chat if you think we should just run with this, if you like it. I think it's good, personally. I think it's perfect. Old English font? I don't think I have it. People were saying this, but I don't have Old English. The replay one is weird. Thou shalt not feast thine eyes upon replays. I kind of like it. I don't know. Goal replays instead of replays? Nah, replays is fine. Comic Sans or rewrite. It is an heavenly, not a heavenly. This is old-fashioned English, and an precedes many words beginning with H. Unduly instead of relentlessly. Oh man, we're still making changes here. I think relentlessly is fine. But unduly pursue does have great... it does rhyme, which is pretty cool. Yeah, if we have any scholars in chat, can they confirm please that this is just perfect? Oh, is there a space here? No, there's no space. Oh, they're different apostrophes, you're right. How did that happen? I guess one of them just didn't change with the... Well spotted. One of them didn't change to the right font for some reason. Yeah, English majors, please. Zealously. Yeah, what are you guys saying? Unduly pursue? Unduly means to an unwarranted degree, inordinately. So it does make sense here. And unduly pursue is very good because it rhymes. So I like unduly. It sounds pretty cool. But yeah, again, final for the final time. I'm screenshotting this. But yeah, just type 10 in chat if this is ready to be posted. The general commandments. How about that then? Is that better? center to the words. All right, yeah, fair play. Fair play. You guys are onto something here. Energy are going to be fuming. Why would they be fuming? Energy are going to be like, let it be known. And thus it was spoken. We shall never break the commandments again. And neither shall our opponents. They're going to love this. If anything, we've just expanded on something that they were trying to do behind the scenes. You're using opponents in one and enemies in the other. Shall we use thine enemies here as well? You want consistency? Fine. I suppose you're right. Man, you guys are just relentless with your changes here, your last minute changes. I thought I was bad, but I suppose you're right. Is the Latin version out yet? Guys, I don't know how to put it on like this is above my level of editing to put this on like paper or whatever. Oh, which version was it? There's so many screenshots now. Somebody's found a solution to the an problem. Thou shalt not desecrate heavenly clips. Yeah, that might have solved the problem because a million people, I know that although we've agreed or we've established what the correct way is to do it, everybody is going to read it and be like, it's not an, it's a. So maybe we should just preempt that by removing it. And energy said unto Scrims, come up to me into the mount, and I'll be there, and I will give thee the tablets of stone and law and commandments of which I've written, that thou mayest teach them. That is pretty funny, actually. I like this. Shall we just take this? And energy said unto Scrims. Oh, that's quite funny, actually. I like that. Did you just like take the exact phrase? And energy said unto Scrims, why is it capital C there? Come up to me into the mount and be there, and I will give thee tablets of stone and a law and commandments which I have written, that thou mayest teach them. Hashtag RLCS. No, I'm not going to hashtag anything. If I hashtag RLCS, like Psionics Esports are going to read this and be like, what is happening? What is going on? Yeah, Mount Cronovia, of course. That is exactly what it is. Yeah, this is the comment. There, I'll paste it in chat. That's the comment. It was from it's from Odevian in chat. It's very good, actually. I really like that. So if you guys want me to just go ahead with this, let me know. I'm gonna make one final screenshot because I've changed Heavenly Clips, so I'll just screenshot the final edition. But yeah, just spam chat if you're finally all happy with this. I mean, I thought I was the one who was like gonna be I thought I would annoy you guys by like how long it would take for me to be satisfied with every variation that we've come up with. But it turns out you guys are even more nitpicky than me. So I think we finally might have something that everybody's happy with. But yeah, thank you for all the contributions. Everybody in chat who contributed today, we're going to go ahead and tweet it. And energy said unto Scrims, come up to me into the mount and be there, and I will give thee tablets of stone and law and commandments which I have written, and thou mayest teach them. The general commandments: thou shalt not forsake thy rotations, thou shalt not spew vitriol in chat, thou shalt not thou shalt not desecrate heavenly clips, thou shalt not flaunt heinous presets, thou shalt not plot to harm thine enemies, thou shalt not devise deceitful kickoffs, thou shalt not covet thy neighbour's boost, thou shalt not thwart thine enemy's infield, thou shalt not unduly pursue the ball, thou shalt not feast thine eyes upon replays. Tweet. We've done it. Well done, everybody. I couldn't have done this without you, truly. This was so much more thorough than I could have ever imagined. And I think you guys should all be very proud of yourselves. Some guy tagged Squishy Garrett and Justin Bieber. You're joking. There's no way. He actually tagged Garrett, Squishy, Justin Bieber. Oh no. Alright guys, I actually do have to go. This has been a lot of fun though, but I've got to go to dinner. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream today.